Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we woke up in Aaron Village, and Eustace basically told us what was going on with Musei.
Is this some kind of monument?
An unusual one, if so.
It doesn't remind me of anything. I don't know why I'm summoning, like, an image of, like...
Okay.
Maybe there is something that's supposed to be here, and it's currently on display somewhere else, just like how Erebonia imperialed all over Crossbell's bell. Something like that. But, yeah, we found out Musei was definitely... She was working overtime, dude. She's been half her time lusting after Rean, and the other half of the time trying to prevent the downfall of the country. So, you know, you gotta take your breaks where you can. Hey there, guys. You seem to be doing better. Elliot Craig. Gaius Warzel. I can see that deathly pallor's finally left your faces at the least. Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well. We're in your debt. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel toward the old Class 7. Come on, you guys helped us just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Gaius... Sorry, pay my grumblings no mind. I wasn't ready, simple as that. It's just something I'll have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Gralsritter, as I recall. So, since Gaius... Like, if I were Rosine, I would be just a tad bit salty. But Gaius was doing a whole lot of fighting, Class 7, whereas she was doing comparatively not a lot. I assume they still had their field exercises, just like Sarah was putting us through with the combat shells. But yeah, so Gaius should get his own squire or something like that. But we're probably not gonna. He's probably not even gonna get one until the next series or something. I can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, no kidding. Well, in any case, you've only just woken up. I know you might feel re-energized, but try not to push yourselves too far, okay? We'll try. Thanks for the advice. Everyone needs some time to think right now. You just woke up. There's no need to be overdoing things. I still lack so much experience, and that's the truth of things. But wallowing in self-pity leads absolutely nowhere. I need to get a grip and move forward. And I think we did double tap Eustace. We definitely spoke with him twice, I think. So let's see who's up. Ooh! So this is just gonna be Emma's luck, huh? I liked her flat cap and hat. It made her look like Misty. Oh, having a look around the village, are you? Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there, sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. By the way, about that magic feather thing Musei used at the Grawl. She mentioned something about a deceased familiar, Grianos, but they weren't around for that. Yes, that would be Grianos. He used to be Vita's familiar like Celine is for me. But he was slain by Rufus's hand at the end of the Civil War. I guess at the time they were working against each other, but... Maybe Vita still holds that against Osborne, because it doesn't seem like Ouroboros holds much else against him. I'm still flabbergasted that they decided to just work with this dude after having their big plans stolen from them, but oh well. The Governor General killed a witch's familiar? I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. Unlike Celine, Grianos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. Which kind of sucks. I'd feel a little bit cheated if I were Vita, but Vita probably loved Grianos all the same, though. But Vita bonded with him closely nevertheless. He was irreplaceable to all of us. It is absolutely vital that we don't lose Celine as well. Which I guess makes sense. Like, can you imagine? I'm not a pet owner myself, but I would imagine if you did own a pet and somebody cut your pet in half, you wouldn't just want another pet. Like, even if you're given one that looks exactly the same, it's not the same. Roselia, I know I've said this before, but if anything happens to Celine, I'll know immediately. So please, try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, that seems as good a point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseams, but I advise you grant your weary bones a bit more rest out of your stay. Of course, we'll make the most of it. You all need to rest first. Any talks we'll have can come after that. The village has a hot springs and a couple of shops that might pique your interest, not to mention the inn. Their food is the absolute best. The inn? Why is there an inn here? They can't be making too much Mira. If you can't relax, you could try taking a stroll around. An inn? Why? What is this? Lemuric General Goods? So, obviously, like, they would have need for a general store.
Whoa! This place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
How does this work? Do they get regular deliveries? He's the first dude that we've seen here, so I guess that answers that question. I never said it, but I was like, is the witch's village all female? But they're not. Hello, my young guests. Welcome to Lemuric. Allow me to give you a warning before you start browsing. He's like, don't touch anything you're not supposed to be touching, because it might touch back. Many of these products are imbued with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things carelessly. What'd I say? Magical products? Wow, I guess this kind of stuff is normal for a witch village. We've come across some artifacts before, but, well... I seem to recall hearing that the Hexen clan has always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. It appears that they've continued to pass down the knowledge gained from the ancient Sumerian civilization. That's indeed true. Strictly speaking, our products are a little different from artifacts, but we needn't split hairs. So long as you're careful with them, no harm should come to you. That's the important thing. I also have some everyday goods and imports stocked. If you're going to look through things, it probably ought to be those. Thank you. We'll do that. This place looked a little odd at first, but it's just a store like any other. Yeah, it couldn't hurt to take a look around. Ooh. We are back. I gotta admit, it was nice not being broke, if only for a fleeting moment. But we're right back on our same BS. We can't afford anything. But, ooh, an Imperial Chronicle. Should definitely shell out for those. And, you know what? We're gonna be irresponsible. We can't be that irresponsible. All the stuff that we got, we're definitely not going to be selling the spoils of war. We put 110 hours into getting this stuff. Ooh. Alright. So let us equip. She's already got that. Still the battle spikes and the champion medallion. Yes. Make you way stronger to start with. We probably would have gotten so much more stuff. I'm probably going to do that. I might even stream it because you probably didn't catch it, but I did a stream a few days ago to figure out what worked, what didn't, ironing out any kinks. It's definitely not going to be the last, and this train of thought just gave me an idea of what I could stream. Probably won't be this, so don't get your hopes up, but it will be something akin to this. You will see. You probably already know what I'm talking about. Dang, we've already been at this for 3.5 hours? We haven't even done anything yet. But that's, honestly, that's one of the things that you have to love about JRPGs. When you can get invested in the story, dude, 3.5 hours doesn't feel like anything. Elisa Reinford. Elisa, are you all right? Oh, hey guys. Good to see you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves, all right? You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. I guess we are a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Were you looking through the books here? Yeah, they have a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. Though to be honest, I mostly just came for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. Ah, I see. We got one of those too. Heyo! I'm betting that line would have been different if we hadn't purchased it already. I thought we were in a different dimensional space from the rest of the world. We must not be! These guys must be getting truck deliveries. They must be able to go out on the town. People must be coming here, dude, because otherwise, or maybe they've moved past the need to be super capitalist or something. I'm still stuck on how exactly an inn makes sense here. Yeah, but it seems the residents regularly get various supplies from the outside world. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Usually, the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle gets here within a day or two of it being published. Elisa, are you too scared to read it? You could tell, huh? You must think I'm pretty pathetic. I mean, it was kind of traumatic what we went through. And these guys should have PTSD up the wazoo, but hey. So we can't fault Elisa too much. After all, we already know whatever's written in it is going to be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire's a total train wreck. And Rean went friggin' crazy. When I think about what happened to Rean, and Milliam and Laura's father too. Nothing happened to Milliam and Victor, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. She's fine. Look at her. She's okay. And then there's how the person who caused all that hurt is. Oh, yeah. Their old dad. Elisa. Sorry, everybody. I know I should be trying to set a better example. I need to find out what part my mother's playing in all of this. Because she knew, dude. She was Christ, Who's Gonna Die Next. The bestseller all the way back from CS1, dude. It's one of the books in the corner. You probably can't read it anymore, but still. I thought that was pretty funny. And I'm curious about what Sharon's doing too, now that she's back with Ouroboros. Dude, she needs to get to talking with Joshua, dude. Joshua managed to break free. Figured out something for Ren, too. She can do it, too. I'm gonna go read this in my room. You guys take it easy, okay? Yeah, because we're going to do our usual thing and not read it. It's okay, Elisa. Go visit Laura. Ask her how she's doing with what's going on with Rean. She'll help you out. Black Alberic. I don't think any of us could have predicted he'd turn out to be Elisa's father, Franz Reinford, as well as the person who created me and Milliam. It's no wonder Elisa feels so torn over this. Even then, she's doing her best to put up a strong front. But with things like this, just what exactly can we do? Dude, we're gonna get out there and start busting heads. That's what we're gonna do. So that's about half of class 7 we've talked to. Noah. Huh? Who are you three? I'm gonna call you Miss Poofy Pinkhair, And you're Miss Silky Silverhair. And you're Miss Beautiful Blue Hair. How come I've never seen you before? Mysterious. I'm actually a guy. This world is full of mysteries. Dude, I like her already. I hope she got the point. Don't let it get to you, Kurt. She's just a little girl. Noah MVP, dude. There's a... Oh, I'm like, where's the thing at? Gandalf's Orbital Factory. Hopefully it's not too controversial for me to say I don't care about Lord of the Rings. There was that one movie that was 3 hours long, dude. I was glad when it was over. So I'm sorry if you're a fan of it. I'm the exact opposite. But I can recognize the little nod by naming it one of the most famous characters in fiction. Quite the teensy little wink and you'll miss it. Hey guys, modifying your orbments? Sarah Valestine. Yeah, I couldn't take just sitting around doing nothing, especially because we're waiting on us to give us the new Ramdas. Probably not gonna happen this game, but we already know the Arcus 2s are old and busted, dude. We need the new hotness with the Ramdas. Fee Clausel. I kinda wish I'd asked Toval more about orbital arts when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Meeked? Sarah, Fee. Oh, I almost didn't realize what they were talking about. The fact that Toval is completely fine. Is the Bracer Guild planning to get involved in things this time? How could they not? Could be. We haven't been able to get in touch with any of the key players yet, though. And we're still having trouble pinning down the location of the other bracers who are helping us, such as Agate. We'll look for them once we've pulled ourselves together. But there's no need to rush into it. You all need to take some time to recover. And it's not just you. We're letting old Class 7 have some space to bounce back too. And you guys only just woke up. Take things slow for now, alright? Okay. Understood. Yeah, might as well. We just finally got our stamina back ourselves. It's about time we really start looking into how things are in the outside world. Hey, I know we've all got a lot on our minds, but let's just focus on resting for now. Besides, you guys only just woke up. Okay, so she's saying the same thing. What about you, Gandalf? Oh, so you're one of the kids from... Oh, so you're the kids from Emma's school. For what it's worth, welcome to the village. You're secondary contractors from Valimar, huh? Wow. This is the most in-the-know shopkeep we've met. Secondary contractors? Oh, yeah. That's the title we were given when Valimar recognized us as being connected to Instructor Rean, right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. This here is Aaron's weapons workshop. We can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. Honestly, I was really hoping to teach that Awakener kiddo a bunch of stuff, but things being what they are, I guess I got no choice but to help you out. I see. We appreciate the assistance. Is that all? Come on, put some spirit into it. I was thinking I'd give your weapons the once-over, but nah, let's save it for another time. I would like that. Take a look around and maybe come back later when you're feeling more up to it. Oh, we can't do anything here yet? You might say our clan has a history with the gnomes. Yeah, wishing death upon each other, enough to have Arc Zem and Lost Rouge, or Lost Zem and Arc Rouge, fight each other. Damn them, using the Divine Knights for their own ends. 6 out of the 7 have already been awakened too. The world truly is cloaked in twilight. Rest up and get ready. You've got some big battles ahead of you. That we do, Gandalf. That we do. Something about if you're gray, you're like second, and then if something about being white beardy, then you're stronger. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know very much about LOTR. I'm probably gonna stop talking about it now. We have to go. Oh, we don't have to go into Rose's atelier in order to go up here. Ooh, hold on. Of course we can't smash things in the village. I don't know why I even tried. Alright, so here's Laura. Oh, it's you. Feeling right and rested already? Laura S. Arcade. The S stands for Sandlot. More or less. Oversleeping's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but has Viscount Arcade... Yeah, that. From what I've heard, a state funeral has already been held. And you probably don't need a body for that, right? For him, Prince Oliver, Toval, and the rest of the fallen crew. They said the explosion had completely incinerated their bodies. Strike 1 is the fact that no one actually dies in these games. Strike 2, never found the bodies. Come on now, Falcom. Trying to pull the wool over our eyes. Yeah, okay. It was a procession of empty caskets, yet I still couldn't bring myself to attend. Maybe that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet. It just doesn't seem real. Laura, it's only natural to feel that way. When I think of Rean, Celine, and Milliam on top of that, it's more than I can even bear. And Arcade is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Have I learned nothing? Have I not grown one bit? I'm sorry, everyone. Please forget you saw anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. You've finally woken up. Now is our time to plan for the future, not weep over the past. Oh, we got our thing. Excellent. Oh, we have to double tap. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. You've woken up and now we must prepare for the future together, not cry over the past. So let's take a look and see what's going on in Rose's atelier, where the literal magic happens. I assume anyways, because I've never been in here. So this? No, because Kurt had a room at the Vander Training Hall. Oh, this is where we were just at. Okay. So are one of these gonna be... This must... I'm assuming this is Emma's room. Or this is Emma's room? Oh, this must be the room Emma and Vita shared then. Okay. Yeah. And so that other room must have been Rose's. A dining hall. Definitely gonna make use of that. Okay, but there's nothing, doesn't look like there's anything else of interest or note or worth investigating here. If there were, we'd have... There is something here! What is that? There's a good variety of books here. Alright. Marching toward dystopia. We got this book in the last thing, but I didn't actually read it. Yeah. I saw on the last page, as it was pointed out to me, that, oh, Gideon wrote that. So, his first name is Michael, which is kind of weird, but alright. We can chalk Michael Gideon up with Alex Dudley. Just not ever gonna call him that. So who is in the Lux Lunae Inn? The Moonlight Inn? Inn.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
Business must be booming. Well, well. Good morning, sleepyheads. It's good to see you up and about again. You had a close shave back there. Between the three of you, you nearly completely exhausted your mana. Everyone pitched in, keeping watch over you while you slept. Oh, wow. You guys really did all of that for us? If that's the case, then we've been in your care for the entire past 2 weeks. I don't think we can thank you enough. Don't mention it, dear. Emma told us about all about you and what you've been going through. Now that you're up, I imagine you want to start planning your next steps. Between finding Celine, your instructor, and the Ashen Knight, you certainly have a lot on your plate. Yes. Now, don't go rushing into things yet. You need to recover your strength. How about a nice meal? The food I make here is infused with magic. We're about to get our very first recipe. I guarantee you'll never have tasted anything quite like it. Oh, I guess we're not about to get our very first recipe. So she's gonna teach us how to make chowder, or at some point we're gonna get a recipe for chowder. Now you're up? Okay, what to do next? Alright, so she is saying the exact same stuff. Alright, what are you two chatting about? We don't get to see you two together very often. Yeah, you make kind of an odd pair if you ask me. Machias Regnitz. You think so? I'd say we get along just fine. Yeah, Macchiato and I are tight. It works though. And we've worked together before. 3 months back, I think. He went out of his way to ask permission to use the SSS building for a meeting. I was real impressed with his manners. Ah, so that's how you came to know each other. Wait a minute. Macchiato? It works, Juna, trust me. I asked him to quit calling me that, but you know how he is. Aw, come on, don't be such a buzzkill. You should be honored. I don't give guys nicknames all that often. It kinda shows you're special to me, you know? That, well, hey, I can see how I would appreciate Machias after that gesture. That's right. I think I've only heard your nicknames for Juna and Altina. I guess he's never been within earshot. Again, Rip Patiot, welcome Teotot. But yeah, Uni, Altini, and now Macchiato. I never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. Everyone's seriously down right now, huh? Not that anyone can really blame them. I hate feeling this powerless. But you should all take this chance to relax. Alright, so Macchiato has spoken. Anyone who looks interesting up here? Oh! Yussa's moved? Are you writing a letter? Yes, to my butler Arnold in Bereahard. You can imagine the unrest in the city while it's without a ruler. I thought I'd give instructions on how to handle official business in my absence while I'm telling him my whereabouts. I see. You've got lots of responsibilities, huh? Man, all that, and everybody is still college aged. So, and here, Elisa moved to here. Okay. So this is where, okay, so I guess the girls are staying in here, and the boys are staying in the other room then. I saw it in the Imperial Chronicle. I guess there really is no way to avoid this war. Oops, sorry. I'm still having some trouble putting my thoughts together. Let's all get together in a little bit and talk about our plans moving forward. Elisa. Yes, I understand. I was honestly expecting to skip over these rooms. I thought they would be filled with NPCs, but that was not the case. Let's check to see if there's any, oh no. There are only 2 beds in here. Are all the boys sharing that room? And there's 2 beds in here. Yeah. The math, you guys can do the math. I've done the math. This kind of math, I'm fairly quick with. Dorothy's not even here, and Dorothy's done the math. You guys can do the math. So let's... Oh, that's everybody. Whew. I think we've seen all there was to see. What now? Shall we go back to Roselia's atelier?
The sky above Erin seems so strange.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
It's like it's got its own silver or argem borealis. Teleportation stone. I wonder. Ooh, and there's a thing over there. See, that's how Trails games get you, dude. They tell you where to go next, and then they shotgun a whole bunch of other little missables all over the place.
Oh? What's this?
There's steam billowing out from over there.
Oh.
A hot spring, perhaps? Although I can't smell any sulfur.
Originally, I thought this was an outhouse. That was my first inclination when I saw mail, but these seem to be changing rooms. It really is a hot spring. So I guess we'll be coming back to Erin quite a bit. A full-on hot spring right in the middle of a village of witches? It's kind of crazy if you stop and think about it. And either Emma or Vita has probably mentioned this before. Do I remember that? No. Am I hedging my bets and saying that they probably did? Most definitely. I'm not really in the mood for a scrub and soak right now, though. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. Okay, so it's just to look at. The open-air bath is up ahead. Oh! Right now probably isn't the best time to be taking a dip. You gotta walk all that way? And there's nothing at the teleportation stone, but we haven't been there, so we might as well walk over, right? Take a look. See what that fanciness is all about. Is this a residence? Fortune teller's home. We've only met one other fortune teller. Who are they? Or, we've only met one other crystal ball user. Interesting. Dahlia and Sigyn. You have only just become a disciple. We must first ascertain your potential. I've prepared a stage for you. Now, place your hands over the crystal ball and focus your magic. Well, tell me what you see. Yes, ma'am. I can see your face. That's just a reflection of my face. Now focus. We'll start from the absolute basics. Sigyn, are you ready? Yes, ready. What about all of them? Ah, you mean Emma's friends? They seem to have come around. Sorry for the trouble. Thank you for taking care of us. It would seem a great challenge still looms ahead for you. but that will have to wait. I'm Dahlia, and this is my newest disciple, Sigyn. It's good to see you up, but please don't push yourselves. Hello! Would you all like some delicious magic tea? I would definitely like some delicious magic tea. The offer is appreciated, but we're fine, thank you. This old woman must be a witch. Same goes for the girl. No aside for Aloy or Gandalf. Maybe they're not witches? Can someone so young really serve as a witch? I wonder. You gotta start at some point, right? You look somewhat off kilter. Did you glimpse another of Fate's permutations while you were sleeping? I guess it's not too surprising, but yes. Yes, we did. Don't look so shocked. You're an Aaron. A hidden place, like a kind of shrine. Such things happen on occasion here. Well, you should rest now. You've still a long road to walk. Master is the next most powerful magic user after Rose. Really? Dahlia is stronger than Vita? Wow. Rumor has it that her divinations have never been wrong, not even once. Man, I can't wait to be just like her. Guess that's still a ways off, seeing as I just became her disciple. You got any good books here? Any arcane magics not meant for mortal eyes? No? You guys probably keep all the good stuff hidden. Jeez, dude. It'd be so cool to be a witch. But I'm not like it depends though, because there's some kinds of witchery that
It's a dead end.
What do you think this monument is?
I'm not sure. It resembles an animist totem, though.
Yeah, there's some kinds of witchery. Cost is too steep, but there's other kinds of witchery that are fun though. So maybe this dude, you can already tell he's not supposed to be here, so. Albareo. Nope, no clue who this is. Hey there. What are you doing all the way over here? What? You scared me. What's the big idea? Can't you tell I'm trying to hide? Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. What is this, hide and seek? For crying out loud, everyone knows you're not supposed to... Wait, are you those guys from outside the village? Oh, he is from Erin. That is correct. Us in the old Class 7 owe the people of this village for looking after us. Wow! So, like, is it really as big as they say? Nothing but breathtaking sights and wide open spaces as far as the eye can see? Oh man, it must be so awesome! Actually, I'd say this village is breathtaking enough as it is. Huh? What village are you talking about? Everything here is just the same old shimmery blah. I mean, they won't even let me go to the woods. Can you believe that? I'm so done being crammed into this stupid box of tricks. But not for long. I'm gonna see the outside world someday for sure. And once I do, you guys are gonna teach me everything about it, right? How about we cross that bridge when we get to it? This kid's a bit of an odd duck, but his energy is kind of refreshing in a weird way. Okay. It's a mysterious stone monument. It doesn't react when touched, but it reminds me of that spirit path that we were able to use back in CS2, so I'm basically 100% certain this is the exact same thing. So, that is everything. He says, with more confidence than he probably should, but we're going to finally go back to Rose's atelier. See what's up. We haven't actually talked to you. Nina? Oh, it's you guys. You're those students from Emma's school, right? Good to see you're finally up. Thanks? Sorry, I didn't realize we had the whole village keyed up over us. Don't worry about it. Emma and Rose told us everything. So the great twilight of legend is upon us, huh? We're really in for it now. Your instructor more than anyone. I just wish there was something more we could do to help. Honestly, you've already done more than we could have ever could have asked. Please don't think anything otherwise. I agree. If anything, we should be thanking you more. You really think so? Oh, but look at me. Now you're the ones doing all the comforting. I'm Nina. My parents run the place just over there. Lux Lunae Inn. Feel free to give me a shout if you need anything. I'll be sure to lend you a hand or two. You got it. Thanks, Nina. We'll be sure to keep you in mind. Okay, so Nina is their kid. Herbalist's home. So, oh, you can shop. You can't shop with Euclid, but you can shop with Oler. Owler? Olay? Oh, hey, you're awake, huh? You must have recovered a decent amount of mana. That's a relief. I was worried this batch of herbs might have been duds or something. It sounds like you did a lot for us while we were incapacitated. Thank you very much for taking care of us. You're welcome, dear. It's all thanks to the Elder and her spells, really. Don't be so modest, Oler. Your potions are better treatment than anything they could have gotten in the outside world. So she can sell us medicine. She really pulled you kids back from the brink, you know. You should really give some thought to showering her with gratitude. Euclid, behave yourself! You know me. I call it like I see it. These kids have only just met us. Don't embarrass me. Wow, the Hexen clan is a lot more normal than I was expecting. In case you missed my name the first time, I'm Euclid. I look forward to doing business with you, Class 7. I know you're all eager to rush back out there, but take some time to rest and recuperate, alright? My name is Oler. I specialize in potions and alchemy. Alchemy, you say? Let me know if you're feeling unwell. I'm sure I can whip up something to help. Thank you. We'll be sure to do that. Your support is very much appreciated. Alchemy? Oh, trade? Oh. Insufficient items. Don't we have 100 U-material? Ooh, battle scopes. Oh, we're broke. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's it for us. But we need battle scopes. I like reading those battle entries. Alright, Rose's Atelier. Finally ready to do just that. Let's return to the Atelier. See what old Crimson Roselia has for us, and probably the rest of Class 7 too. I know this sounds obvious, but it feels like everyone's suffering. You're right, especially Elisa, Laura, and Eustace. Wow, Laura actually got a mention here? Oh, right. Right. And it really shows how much they all loved Milliam. Yeah, I kinda got the feeling Instructor Rean was keeping everyone together too. The old Class 7 relied on him just as much as we did. Yeah. He wasn't merely the center of this group. He was their rock. Everyone drew strength just from his presence. Well, what are we supposed to do now that he's gone? As if Ash and Muse leaving us wasn't bad enough. Muse, or should we call her Duchess Cayenne? It's quite difficult to believe she was putting such plans in place the entire time we knew her. Yes, none of this even feels real. She has a much better grasp on the situation than any of us could have known. Isn't it kind of annoying, though? She said she'd take care of Ash, but we have no idea what she's actually planning to do. I don't like it either. I prefer to speak with Ash in person. So Ash was being taken away by the Viceland army last time we saw him.
Back already, I see.
We are back already.
Rose. Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming. So much so that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
Which they are currently in the process of doing, yeah.
That's terrifying to think.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now. And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne is piloting himself.
So, we are definitely going to be fighting Osborne before things are done, so.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others.
Maybe? I have a feeling that, well, all the mixed stuff, because McBurn was like, Rean's power is because he's mixed. But then McBurn was like, all of him is mixed, which it's like, I thought I was onto something there, but it feels incompatible now, but I've really gone off on a tangent.
As if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it.
The fact that it was able to overpower even demonic Rean and demonic Valimar just by grabbing at his throat.
I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too. But that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Rean, let us begin.
Yeah, with him saying that, whatever they're doing, Rean is instrumental to it.
Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Right at the end, the Chancellor called Instructor Rean by his first name. Almost like he knew him well.
Yeah, you just gotta go with it. That wouldn't really be all that interesting with native English speakers, but we know, we get it. We get where Yuna's coming from.
But when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it,
That it's fairly insignificant to a completely different culture, but hey.
Huh. That is kind of weird.
Allie?
is there something you're not telling us?
Rose has to know, but maybe the rest of them don't know? Wow, okay.
Well...
It's not really her secret to tell, but they're like, it really is prominent and they need to know. They're like the only ones who don't.
Allie, please.
Well, you're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Rean, but old Class 7's behavior as well. And then there's the fact that Instructor Rean is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood-related.
Interesting.
It is quite interesting. That makes it okay, folks. Take note.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out.
Okay, so Kurt's gonna put the puzzle pieces together so Altina doesn't have to spill the beans.
14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborne. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborne's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
So, sound kind of familiar, right? Similar to another explosion we may have just witnessed? We know what happened to that kid. He's alive and well, right? Right?
Whoa. So that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Rean taught me called the unclouded eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth.
Dang, he taught that to Kurt, but not anybody else? Well, I guess Muse didn't need that, but still.
I trust I'm not mistaken.
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle.
Wasn't she present for that?
Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Rean and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Rean and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborn's schemes.
Juna?
Are you angry? Juna, Instructor Rean's birth father, doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be?
Probably that he didn't trust them with that information, maybe? Then none of them did?
Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? And not just him, either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad. Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now! No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Shouldn't she be mad at Altina, too? Oh, well.
Juna.
What exactly do you want to say?
They're like, we're all one single Class 7 now, so stop treating us differently.
Well, that's our uni, I suppose.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
So, good that we've got our energy back. Gonna remount the Old Class 7 and then probably head into the woods. Juna ran around the village rounding up the members of Old Class 7. In the face of her fierce energy, they were powerless to resist.
Good. That's everyone.
Juna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us about? I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
And that she is.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Juna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it.
Oh, you tell him, Juna. This is your show now.
We just learned the truth about Instructor Rean's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborn.
Oh, I guess Altina wasn't specifically there. I remember a lot about the ending of CS2, but not specifically whether Altina was present or not.
Oh. Well.
So, you found out, huh?
Please, Juna, don't think any less of Rean.
He suffered so much because of Osborn, but he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Rean has suffered at the hands of his father.
Each mission Rean fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece, but he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have.
But I don't think she's upset with Rean, though.
But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Rean is still suffering. Even now.
Really? I mean, aside from literally his current situation.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Rean into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world.
Yeah. His heart was in the right place, though.
And now, his father, Osborn, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Rean must be blaming himself for everything. For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it. To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Dang. Got him.
Uni.
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Rean has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him. And I swear I will, not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Rean has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did. And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Rean, so that I can thank him in person.
Excellent. What'd I say? We reamed out old class, or we're gonna ream out class 7, then head into the woods, dude. Whether they come with us or not, that's on them. We're not worried about that.
Sheesh, they got us good there.
Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
So that means...
We've got everybody all energized to start getting out there.
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Rean has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Do you remember what we told Rean and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
Golden. Probably, I assume we're going to split up, because giving us 11 characters right off the bat is a lot.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first. I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though. Especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
And with them drafting jokers.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Black pleroma grass? Oh.
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
I'm glad to hear it. That puts my mind at ease.
Yeah. But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Rean, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
Okay, so how are they gonna do this, though?
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
I guess, okay, let me stop worrying about what's gonna happen after this and just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
Agreed, Laura.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us. And together, we can overcome any challenge.
Right.
Is Rose gonna give us something to outfit us with? Is Randy going to help us out? Somewhere in Erebonian airspace. Ooh, a cloaked airship? That's the Pantagruel, it looks like. Yep. Viceland Army's flagship aerial battleship, Pantagruel, used to belong to Ouroboros. So we're probably gonna check in with Aurelia and Wallace. And Vita.
1420 hours. We've cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius.
Good. Return to alert level 2. Now, full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest.
Don't think I didn't see that Aurelia got a new outfit.
Yes, sir.
My, they're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place. I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
Probably the same.
I can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
So that is high praise for Mildine, I'm assuming.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
There she is. Oh. Supreme Commander of the Viceland Army, Lady Mildine de Cayenne.
It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
So you claim, but you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two.
So is she picking the causality, or just so smart that she can basically see the future?
I imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grand Master in person. However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets.
She wasn't there for that. Oh, no, she was.
That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yeah. Like, no matter how, frankly, no matter how badly it beggars belief that friggin' Muse basically has superpowers, the curse is just stronger.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality.
There it is again, or I guess again, but that's the first time the game's bringing up causality in conjunction with Muse.
How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan.
Does it require sacrificing Ash or something?
No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Rean or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s?
They don't know. Vita has to know we're in Aaron.
They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Because that's everything. You know everything.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Juna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward. The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
So she believes in us. Not enough to bring us into her plan, of course, but enough that we won't just be depressed the whole time. So below decks on the Pantagruel then, I'm sure. Are they holding Ash captive or something? Nope. Yep. Well, they were, I guess. Ash is making his escape.
Damn it. I never asked for this.
Honestly, he was just a normal person.
You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out.
Okay.
No freaking way.
Well. So now he could at least potentially survive the landing, I guess. But yeah. The only problem with Ash is that he got picked by the curse. That's literally it. Oh. Is this the 7th thing? No, this is Rean. And the corrupted Originator Zero sword, I guess. And Crow. Crow Armbrust.
Ah, there you are. Been looking for you.
McBurn, sounds like. Yep, and Duvalie.
Oh, it's just you guys.
Duvalie the Swift. Enforcer number 1 of Ouroboros, McBurn, the Almighty Conflagration.
What do you mean, just you guys?
You got your memories back then? So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
He's gonna defect.
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore.
What'd I tell
you? Right now,
you?
I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
It's fine, though. Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
Just like that?
He never fails to get on my nerves. But you, why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh? Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Absolutely not. I swear, why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Well,
you kinda are.
Anyway, what exactly do you plan to do about him?
Free us, Crow.
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
Is that a different him that they're talking about? Or Georg, maybe? Probably wasn't Rean, though. Are we finally going to check in with... Oh, they were talking about Rean. It seems weird that they let Celine stay with him, but...
You need to get a hold of yourself. Fine then.
Oh! Celine's working some magic of her own.
Nice work. We're lucky you're here.
Is that Lecter?
You!
Georg. Copper Georg.
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme!
The rivalries. So, I get the impression it's a rivalry between the Hexen clan and the gnomes,
You
but...
need to beat this. Come on! Think of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this.
Oh! She's actually bringing him back!
Do you hear me? Rean Schwarzer!
So it seems like they're going to Azure Siegfried Rean? Okay. Well, we're going to get started on Chapter 1. That's all going to be next time, though, so definitely join me then for more of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. Bye for now, guys.